And it's time for Tech Talk with Kobe, Spikey, and Chroma. So much has been happening in the tech world this week, Kobe. I don't even know where you should start from. But since I need to make the announcements that the Apple family has a new member, let's start with the App Store news, shall we?
So the Apple has had a lot of heat from developers because of their Apple tax. Basically, Apple charges 30% of every transaction on the App Store. And for developers, that's a hefty fee for them to pay. Imagine if Apple is taking 30% of just a $1 transaction people would make on your app. And Apple says, okay, you know what? We're now going to allow you to accept payments from different methods, not within the app though. So you can send like an email to your subscribers or your users, and they can pay for, let's say, power apps in a game or premium versions of an app without going through the store, the Apple Store, because it's been considered as anti-competitive. You know, there's no option for others to download apps except in the App Store. You can't get an app anywhere except in the App Store.
Yeah.
You can't make any transaction in an Apple app except in the App Store. To the extent that Epic Games, makers of Fortnite, are also even suing Apple because of this, because it's affecting the business. And so, Apple says that, well, it hasn't affected what's happening with Fortnite yet, that's Epic Games yet, but we live to see what's going to happen.
I think that the complaint about Apple over the years has been, it's very rigid.
Yes, indeed it is.
Yeah, and very locked down. And so the Android market has had some advantage over them, especially in the developer world.
Yes.
Which is why you are such a...
an Android geek.
Yeah, okay, but let's talk about Tim Cook now. Some good times for him, good money.
Last year, Tim Cook was a billionaire. Yeah, he just crossed into the 1 billion mark. And this year, he has made $750 million out of the shares that he owns in Apple. So he made a deal with Steve Jobs that if he managed to grow the business, and he's managed to grow the business over 100%, you know, the stocks have risen over 190% or so. And so he's been given 600, as a result of that, his reward was about $675 million. Yes, so he's gotten some money that you and I can only dream of.
It's amazing.
Actually, $750 million. $750 million. That's a lot of money, bro.
Yo, Tim,
almost $1 billion.
You know we're friends, right?
Oh, are you? Well, he plans to donate most of the money, you know, to charities. You know, he's a strong
charity.
Yeah. You're not called charity, you're called Daniel.
I am a charitarian. I'm a charity case. I mean, I'll be a charity case for $750 million. It's a lot of money.
Well, it's towards HIV and AIDS, equality, and stuff like that. So he's donating most. You know, Bill Gates started that whole thing.
Yeah, the giving pledge.
Let's give out our money. So him and Warren Buffett, they've given out their money. And he says he'd give out all his money before he dies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna give, you know, all his money out.
What's the point of making so much? Anyway, that's another conversation. So where are we going next?
So Airbnb says it's going to host 20,000 Afghan refugees for free. Now this is good news because we've seen that the displacement and resettlement of Afghan refugees in the US is one of the biggest crises that they're experiencing, considering that where are they going to stay? You know, and Airbnb, if you know Airbnb, they are a service that provide housing for people. So if you have a house and you want to rent it, you can put it on Airbnb and people can rent it for a short while.
Basically Uber for
houses. That's the what I was going to say, but you took it right out of the mouth. I like that. So they've decided that they're going to give Afghan refugees free accommodation. And that's a very good cause, and I like
very,
that.
very. And I love the way the world is coming to the aid of Afghanistan. Remember, recently, Rwanda has offered to host a school in Afghanistan. So Rwanda is going to accept Afghan refugees. And this is a school, 250 students and staff and faculty and other faculty members. Okay. And they will be, they've actually left Afghanistan, they've left Kabul. They are tracking their journey till they finally reach Rwanda. So it's great what Airbnb is doing.
Yep, it is, absolutely.
Awesome stuff.
Yes.
That can't be all.
That's not all. Facebook wants your next meeting to be in VR.
Virtual reality.
Yes, exactly. And I watched a video where a tech influencer was hosted with Mark Zuckerberg and some Facebook, big shots in virtual reality world.
So you'll actually see them
in VR, but it was like an avatar of them. It wasn't their
okay.
actual selves. It was just an avatar, which was actually interesting. I would like to have a meeting in VR. I mean, I don't want to leave my home and then go travel to go sit in a meeting. That's probably just going to last 30 minutes, maximum an hour. No, just put on your VR headset, look around, and you're in there. See, you can hear people. And because of spatial audio, you know who's talking to who. So I can turn left and I know someone's talking to me from this direction.
Spiky.
I can turn right and someone's talking to me from that direction. And yeah.
Spiky.
Yes?
With Ghana's cost of data and Wi-Fi, I'll make a phone call.
Well, it's a start. It's a start to getting to something that will save us all, saving the planet. No pollution.
I don't want to sound like a downer or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that the internet, the bandwidth and the cost of carrying a virtual reality conversation across jurisdictions is not going to be a joke. I think that
for Ghana?
Yes. I think that the underlying issues of availability and cost of data must be addressed on a continental level.
So don't poop on my party. I want VR meetings. If you're inviting me to a meeting, make sure it's VR. Okay. I want to be in my house. I already have a VR headset.
So the next time I am talking to Kobe Spike in Nkrumah on News Desk, it will be
via VR.
Via VR. And yeah.
You see my avatar here with Spiky here. Yeah. Finally, remember last time we were talking about OnlyFans saying that they're no longer going to accept sexual content? Well, they've done a U-turn. They say, you know what, we will still accept that kind of content on our platform.
Well, you see, OnlyFans saying they don't accept sexual content is like JoyNews saying that we don't do news anymore.
OnlyFans wasn't intended for that purpose. It just sort of happened to become that platform where...
I actually beg to differ. The key investors in OnlyFans have been investing in the adult industry, in the online adult industry.
It just happened.
Years. It's just that they are private investors and they have stayed away from it.
It just happened. It just happened. Something had to signal them that this is a good investment, and they saw it. OnlyFans was intended to, I could have an OnlyFans where I'm sharing my beats. I make music. So
this was recent. No, the opening of OnlyFans into the mainstream market was recent. Like, come on. OnlyFans became OnlyFans during the pandemic.
See, you are Twitter people. It's all Twitter people. You are the people who've turned OnlyFans into a sex workers, explicit content repository. But it's more than that. And I'm one of the people who thinks OnlyFans is more than... Don't reduce OnlyFans.
Do you have an OnlyFans account?
No, I don't. But I will. Not for sexual content, for my music.
Do you visit OnlyFans?
What am I going to do there? I don't have a credit card to spend.
All right. So, you know that's not a limitation for someone like you. A credit card is a limitation for someone like you. All right. So, we are wrapping up the show at this point. Kobe Spike in Nkrumah. See you in VR next time.
Yeah. Definitely.
My name is Daniel Dazi. This has been Joy News Desk. I'll see you at midday during Joy News today. Till then, up next is Joy News Interactive. See you.